Taylor, tell me about the book you're reading.
I read Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. It's a realistic fiction novel, and I think every teenager should read it. It's about a boy, Holden, who gets kicked out of his senior high school and goes to New York and has many adventures before his parents find out. There's 3 reasons why I think you should read it. Number 1, it's a banned book, and every banned book is banned for a reason, so it's probably pretty interesting. Also, it shows a lot of verisimilitude to me, and I think it will to you too, because it has the main character is a teenager too, so you can relate to him. Finally, it shows a lot of adventure scenes, and I think the adventure scenes are interesting to read, so I think you should read this book.
So why do you think this book was banned?
Well, there are a few reasons why I think this book was banned. First of all, there's a lot of profanity. There's swearing on every single page. Also, there's a lot of explicit sexual references within the book, especially, in particular, the prostitute scene in which he hires a prostitute in his hotel, but ends up just talking to her instead and looks like a fool. There are also many scenes where he is drinking and smoking underage. He can do this because of his tall stature and gets away with it, but it's a bad example for teenagers, which was a reason why the book was banned. One quote from the book is, "In my mind, I'm probably the biggest sex maniac you ever saw," said by the main character, Holden Caulfield.
So how does this book show verisimilitude?
This book shows verisimilitude because the main character, as well as me and many of you guys, is a teenager, and he's very confused, and he breaks rules all the time, such as the drinking and smoking underage. He doesn't fit in with modern society. Like one quote, "Among other things, you'll find that you're not the first person who's been confused, frightened, and even sickened by human behavior." He's very moody. He changes from being neutral to very depressed, and he's just an overall teenager and everything that comes with it, so it's very easy to relate to.
So you said this book is adventurous. Tell me about it.
Well, as you probably inferred by the rest of this report, the main character is very spontaneous. He's also very courageous, and he does a lot of things on the spot that you and I both wouldn't do, such as going up to a 30-year-old girl and asking her to dance and have a drink with her, even though he's only 17 himself. Also, he's very rebellious, as you can tell, by all the bar scenes and getting kicked out of school. There's a few fight scenes in the book, such as fighting his roommate and fighting the prostitute's pimp. And finally, he's a mentally ill character, which adds to the aspect of a very, very interesting adventure in New York before his parents found out. One line from the book is, "I don't even know what I was running for. I guess I just felt like it," said by the main character. I think this just sums it up.
So it sounds like you really like this book.
Yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it to anyone. It's especially teenagers, and I just think it's a great book, and you should read it.